Today we're going to be looking at some entitled bosses who need to be fired. How is a boss fired? Technically a boss is fired by their boss. Well anyways, let's look at some awful bosses. Good evening. I was reviewing the cameras from our shift today and noticed that you were sitting on a stool for the majority of your shift. This is completely unacceptable behaviour and we will be discussing it tomorrow before shift. So because this person was sitting for the majority of their shift, maybe they were meant to sit. I mean, what else are they meant to do? Like, I don't know what this person works as, to be honest. I cleared it with blank. I have 2 broken bones in my left foot, doctor documented. Aside from that, I packed 240 plus UPH for the entirety of my shift. 12 full hours. I'm not sure if you're aware, but we do have a ranked list for packing displayed directly above our stations. My efforts earned me first place today. So just to be clear, my impressive performance was overshadowed by the fact I wasn't uncomfortable enough while doing it. So this girl does have 2 broken bones in her left foot. So of course she's gonna need a stool and be able to sit down. I mean, what are you expecting her to do? Walk around with broken feet? I'm really not appreciating your attitude. You could have just said the first part where it was cleared with another lead instead of being disrespectful. This type of behavior isn't going to get you anywhere here. Well, I'm sorry, maybe if you like listened to her and like weren't rude. Remember, you're the one who messaged her first. I bet you this boss thinks that just because they're the boss, they're like the best in the world. Have you ever met someone like that? Like, I've met teachers before. Because they're a teacher, they think they're so much better than everyone else, when in reality they're just not. Hey, thanks for wasting my precious off time with some garbage you didn't need to investigate beforehand. Seriously, 240 plus UPH, what you claim to be the pinnacle of performance there, I achieved it and I get grief because I was sitting while doing it. You guys need to get your priorities straight. It is no wonder that you have such difficulties retaining staff. Oh, so apparently this seems to be, you know, a thing that happens quite a lot at this workplace. If you're ever going to apply to jobs, look up beforehand the reviews, because you know, sometimes a job application might seem really good, but deep down they're not that good. I'm not concerned with going anywhere there. It's a toxic environment with ignorant people at the helm. I won't be in tomorrow or ever again. We don't need to rush to you leaving. Let's talk in the morning, we can sort this out. No thanks, have a good life. Well, do you want to know something? I actually applaud you. At the end of the day, you literally had a broken foot and they're like still giving you a hard time. I actually feel really bad for people who have to work environments like that because it's really toxic. I think a lot of times these workplaces don't actually understand, you know, if it was like a good work environment, people first of all would probably want to spend more time there and work harder. Just think of it, if you're doing a job and you really enjoy it, you know, it's a great environment, you're obviously going to work a lot better and more efficiently. But like, if they're toxic like that, especially like that boss, of course you're going to want to quit. And judging by them text messages, they struggle to get staff back. And do you want to know something that doesn't surprise me? Hey Brandon, we're short staffed for the rest of this year because Sarah just quit without any warning. We're really backed up, so I'm going to need you to come in during Thanksgiving this year. Don't be shocked if you have to come in during Christmas Eve and day 2. Okay, well that's a bit rude. Basically someone quit, so apparently he has to give up like 3 holidays. Christmas Day, Christmas Eve and Thanksgiving. That's like 3 major holidays in America. I already told you 3 weeks ago I need that week off and you agreed. Now you're changing your mind? I will not be working Thanksgiving, and if you ask me again, I will not be working for you at all anymore. Okay, it looks like Brandon has put his foot down firmly. Now let's see what the boss has to say. We've had to set expectations with you multiple times this year. Coming in is the least you can do. Your PTO request has been denied. I'm not asking you to come in, I'm telling you that you have to. And then Brandon just replied with this. And I'm telling you that you'll no longer have a worker at all. I quit. That was also said at 9 a.m. Look at Brandon being a savage at 9 a.m. So basically someone called Sarah apparently quit earlier, like the day before, without no warning, probably because she's in the exact same situation as Brandon. They were like to Brandon, right, say goodbye to your holidays, you're coming into work. And Brandon was like, no, I need a week off, and if you like tell me to come in again, I'm gonna quit. So then they done that and then he quit. Yeah, again, I love these people. I really want to see this like made into a reality show. Imagine that. Imagine getting like workers quitting camera like that. It's something I'd totally watch. I am working from home this morning and I will be in around 12. Could you please unlock the office door so people are able to drop off blank paperwork at my desk? I am working from home on the blank and won't be in myself. Why are you working from home today? Because I'm only at blank as needed. No, that is not what I told you. You are expected to be at markets 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, working at home Tuesday and Thursday. I cannot cover for you all the time. If you want to make changes to the job description I was provided, please do so for me in writing so I can reply with my 2-week notice. So basically they've obviously sold him a job and like, yeah, this is what you're gonna do, and they're trying to change it. I mean, if it says in paper that he's working at home at this day and working in the office that day, surely he's gonna follow that. Like, he's not gonna switch that around. We will meet with HR this week to discuss this. You've clearly misunderstood your job description, which I've clarified for you several times. I look forward to HR explaining to me how regularly as needed. Please go to blank and work from the office today as required. No, I quit. You will need to give 2 weeks notice, and I think you should discuss this with me before you make hasty decisions without proper reflection. This is not necessary. Well, I mean, technically if he just doesn't want to turn up, he doesn't have to. If he quits, he quits. Number 1, no, actually I won't have to do that. Number 2, I did discuss this with you, see above. 12. Number 3, not hasty. I just don't need the job and it's not as described. I will drop off my keys and ID at the desk today. So basically this boss is just being a bit of a needy twat and now he's lost an employee. Yeah, again, why are you acting like that? Like, I don't understand that. Thank God all the bosses I've had have been pretty nice. I cannot imagine having to deal with someone like that. Hello, Sophie has just quit and we are already short-staffed. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it looks like I'll need you to come in on Thanksgiving. Unfortunately, I will be out of town visiting family, as I told you in October. You approved it and I am unable to change my plans. I'm sorry. I don't appreciate the tone. We had enough staff in October and what I said no longer applies. Again, I apologize, but I'll need you to be here for Thanksgiving. I mean, look, if someone quits and you obviously need people, I can understand that, but if you've given them the time off and they're not able to be there, then tough luck, they're not going to be there. You know, she's out of town, what you supposed to do? Like, fly back? That won't be happening. Speak to me like that again and you'll be really short-staffed. You're about to get yourself in some big trouble. Cooperate or you may find yourself here on Christmas as well. Got it? Yeah, I'm not sure how I put up with your crap for almost a year. I quit. Good luck finding someone new though. So yeah, it looks like Sophie ain't the only one who's quit. Yeah, again, if these people were just nice, you know that wouldn't happen. They always try to gaslight you, don't they? For example, look how they were like, I don't appreciate the tone. It's like, well, she wasn't even that rude. And then they were also like, you're about to get yourself in some big trouble. Cooperate or you may find yourself here on Christmas as well. Got it? It's like, nah, do you want to know something? You get it. I quit. If you have a problem with me or my restaurant, then it's best you tell me now so we don't waste any more of each other's time. Okay, that person spelled waste wrong, kind of triggered me. I don't have a problem with you or your restaurant, so I have a problem with serving expired food, which is obviously against Taco Bell as well. It's health department policy. This person apparently is trying to get this waiter to serve out of date expired food. What if we had a random inspection as the food was getting retagged? People can get sick from that. I've gotten sick numerous times after eating a Taco Bell and I've always wondered why. There's a reason why we have hold times. What's the point of having a food cart if we aren't going to follow the rules? How many tags have you changed? I changed none because you aren't supposed to do that. I've only retagged stuff that didn't have a tag to begin with. It should be thrown away if it's expired. That's why we should only prep what's needed and not do it early if it's going to expire. So yeah, basically this worker is obviously in the right. Their boss is trying to get them to like sell expired food. I mean, thinking about it now, there's been a few times whenever I've got stuff from the cafeteria in school or, you know, out and about and I felt sick afterwards. Am I being given out of date food? I need you to turn in your keys no later than Monday 10 a.m. Thank you. Okay, so actually looks like they got fired. Do you want to know something? Thank God for that. So basically they got fired because they refused to give people out of date food. I mean, do you want to know something? If I were you, I'd definitely report that Taco Bell. I don't know if that's true, so Taco Bell, don't come for me, don't sue me. That's weird. Like, they're expected to like give out of date food out. Now that's the last thing you're meant to do. Hey, Becky cancelled on Saturday. I'll need you to come in and cover for her. That's not my problem. Saturday is my day off and I've been working 8 days straight and really need it. I'm sorry, we're short-staffed. I need you. I'm not coming in, so you have to. I'll see you Saturday. I mean, if it's not on the contract, then she doesn't have to do it. Yeah, again, who do they think they are? They proper think they're teachers, don't they? They're proper bosses. It's like, nah, they're just twats. No, you won't. I'm not coming in. You can't make me. You sure you want to do this? You really want to put your health insurance on the line? What are you gonna do? Fire me? I know you are short-staffed after Hunter and Paige quit last week, and you were already short in bartenders. So it looks like her boss is quite clearly a bad boss if 2 people quit last week. I mean, at what point should you sit back and realize, oh my god, maybe I'm the problem? I don't accept that type of attitude. Last chance, I'll see you Saturday or I won't see you again. Did you really just threaten me with health insurance? Whatever, I'm done with this. You can consider this my notice. I've had enough of your BS. Do you want to know something? I don't know what your name is, but you seem like an absolute angel. Yet again, they're back with the gaslighting, aren't they? Basically saying you have to, I'll see you Saturday. You sure you want to do this? You really want to put your health insurance online? Well, I mean, do you want to know something? Who cares about health insurance? I probably would much rather be dead and work for someone than you. Where are you at? Question mark. You told Mark you could work night shift tonight. No, I did not. I told Mark I couldn't work Monday. You told him you couldn't work in the morning, but you could work normal hours. As you know, I found out yesterday my dad passed away. I'm gonna go ahead and at least take the 1 day off I get a week to mourn his death. I'm so sorry for any inconvenience this will cause you, because this person's dad literally died like very recently, the day before, and they're like, do you want to do something? I need a day off to mourn. Well, of course, his bloody dad just died. My uncle died a few days ago. I lost my grandma. Stop being a victim. Ugh, now that is nasty. Just because your uncle or grandma died doesn't mean that you can speak to them like that. And why are they hitting you with the stop being a victim? I mean, she is a victim. Her bloody dad just died. Mail me my check. I quit and go F yourself. Period. I mean, do you want to know something? They deserve that. They deserve all of that. How are they literally gonna ask them to come in the day after their dad died? And do you want to know something? They've just lost a worker. So unlucky, sunshine. Hey, we're gonna need you to cover the 7 a.m. shift tomorrow as Justin called out. Be here at 6:15 for prep. Blank, it shows Raid. I'll see you tomorrow at 6:15. Thanks again. Hi, sorry, I won't be able to come in tomorrow. Have you asked Brian? Fine. Brian is married with a kid. I'm not asking him on short notice notice. You're single, why can't you come in? I mean, there's many reasons for why someone might not be able to come in. It's my only day off this week and I have plans. I can probably come in the afternoon, but I'll need to get back to you on that here in a bit. We need someone to cover the early morning shift. The afternoon isn't going to work. What do you have planned that you can't come in? They could have many things planned that I don't need to tell you. That actually happened to me before. I can't remember what it was. I think it was gymnastics. Basically, there was a few sessions and times that I wasn't going to go to just because like I didn't want to. And I was like, oh, I have stuff to do. And they're like, well, what do you have to do? Tell us what you have to do. And it's like, I don't have to tell you. Teachers would always say that to me where it's like, oh, come in at break and lunch. It's like, no, I'm not giving up my lunch. I don't care. You think I'm going to come in at lunchtime and give up my lunch just to do something for you? No. You know, I'm not getting paid. Who do you think I am? Helping a friend move in the morning, but that isn't important. I have plans on my day off, so I cannot come in. I apologize, but I will not be able to work tomorrow morning. You trying to mandate this at almost 10 p.m. the night before is ridiculous. You know I'm a hard worker and I'm loyal, but I would ask for some respect as well. So basically this boss is trying to get someone to come in at 6:15 the night beforehand at 10 p.m. If you're going to need to be in work by 6:15, which probably means you need to be up by 5, you have to be asleep way before 10 p.m. Are you taking a mickey? Can't your friend find someone else or wait until you get off? I would caution you to choose your next words very carefully. I know you're strapped for money this month. Oh, yet again, just that leaves a bad taste in your mouth. I'm sorry, but I cannot work for you anymore. This is ridiculous that you're saying these things. We've known each other for almost 4 years and you know I'm a good worker. Consider this my 2 weeks notice. I'll see you Monday unless you have me terminated before then. Well, do you want to know something? If I were you, I'd just say I quit. Do I even give them 2 week notice? Just quit. I just hate how they were like, choose your words carefully. It's like, oh, who do you think you are? It's just a gaslighting. That right there literally made me feel sick the way that boss spoke to that worker. Well, anyways, guys, that's really the video there. That is some entitled bosses who need to be fired. If you have a boss like that, I feel very, very bad. Hopefully one day I'll become a boss. Maybe I'll get a wee editor. So for my future workers, I can guarantee you I will not treat you like that. Well, anyways, guys, that is the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, press the bigger subscribe and I'll see you all tomorrow for another video.